third topic is the way Chris runs his team. He runs a team like we do here at Century 21 Ocean. We run a small team. We're lean. We formed that so that we could provide what we feel is a higher level of customer service. So if someone's always available to show a property, to answer the phone, we can still live our lives and stay healthy and take care of our families. But provide a high level of customer service. So Chris is going to talk about his preferred customer. He has a name for it. He'll explain, but why he's doing that, and maybe the frustration you're seeing when you're calling to talk to your agent and they're not calling you back, and you're trying to ask questions about your policy and you're not getting return calls, why that's happening. So Chris is going to explain that. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. And this is great clarity for, all Florida homeowners on this, but every agency is different and built differently. Some agencies service in-house like we do. A lot of agencies outsource service, which means at the end of the day, there's a potential that something could be brought on. You speak to somebody completely different, not even in the same office, maybe in a call center. That's not the same as us. Yes, we have multiple locations. Yes, the hub for our relationship management team who services these policies are located in Melbourne. They service the rest of our 6 locations, including Melbourne. But at the end of the day, everyone, as I mentioned earlier, is being reactive right now in this environment because of the hard market. You're getting these rate increases. Maybe your company went insolvent, or you're getting non-renewed or canceled for whatever reason, and you're having to be reactive with your insurance. Now, the compound effect of that, of how many people are in the state of Florida versus how many people that work at the agency that is associated with that policy, is vastly different. So a lot of people are calling their agent, but not being able to get a hold of them because they're not built to withstand this storm like we are. So we've kind of said, hey, we want to help everyone, but at this point, with how many people there are to help, even within our space, it's difficult to do that and give the same service for somebody that only has one line of business with us, maybe a monoline home, versus somebody that does their home, auto, umbrella, flood insurance, and trusts us to be their full-time agent. So we've separated our relationship management team to a preferred service team, that people that have multiple lines of business. And those are ones that get the best experience. If you call our agency line, you're going to hear an automated system for about 3 minutes telling about the market to kind of hopefully de-escalate somebody from the piece of paper that they, just saw in the mail, and kind of give a greater perspective. But then also, you're going to speak to somebody that's a little newer within the agency. But if you had multiple lines of business, that's not the case. You would get a line that you call directly in. You speak to the most senior people here. You get annual reviews, the things that you used to be able to do within agencies when it wasn't as hard of a market, to give a perspective for your particular type of insurance and your needs. Everyone's doesn't fit in the same box. And that means that, your policies and where it is on a yearly basis are different from others. And that's why we're going to cater to somebody that does multiple lines of business. We want to give them the best scope and plan to navigate all this. And so nobody has to pick up the phone anymore, because that's at the end of the day what people are doing and having a hard time getting their agent. We want to prevent that. Our big mantra right now is trying to prevent future problems. And when you just have one line of business with us, it's hard to do that because there are going to be future problems, and there's not enough people to be able to mitigate all that. When you have multiple, that's where we're saying, hey, we're going to get ahead of the game. We don't want you to have problems because you gave us the right to be your full-time agent.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I love that. And I love what you're doing, Chris. I really, appreciate your time and your knowledge. He really studies the industry, and he's been shooting some great videos that inspire me. I've been learning more. So I appreciate you. I wish you all the best in your business, and it's great to partner with you. So thanks for your time today.